Yo, what's poppin' guys? This is your boy Offline Nuzlocke, and welcome to week 5 of our GWA low tier draft league. Now, this battle was recorded on Showdown because I messed up on the matchmaking, so we had to play on Showdown. My bad, but next week should be on the Switch, so if you guys like that, we'll be back to normal. But let's look at Obscured's team that he brought this week. He brought Piloswine, Kingdra, Chandelure, Cryogonal, Comfey, and Passimian. And I had to plan this game. I cooked up a team with my boy Pup. We have bulk up Gogoat, Choice Specs Espeon. I think it's Expert Belt, Zubstrika, very defensive Rotom, and Assault West Ember and Assault West Muck. And this week the game plan is simple: get a bulk ups with Gogo and try to sweep. Alright, let's get into the battle. So Obscure leads with Passimian, and this screams Scarf to me, but I lead my Gogoat, and I could have Terra Ground, but I did not, because I know Gogoat is really bulky this week, and I can Horn Leech all my health back, and I go ahead and bulk up turn 1, because I don't think anything wants to take anything from Gogoat. I Terra Ground on the next turn, expecting a Terra Poison Comfey, but that did not happen, and I Horn Leech my health back, so we're already gaining the health back. And Comfey wants to set up the special defense with Calm Mind and also the special attack. It does a little bit, but Gogoat is full, especially bulky, because it doesn't need any of the attack and defense because I'm running bulk up, and he ends up going for another Calm Mind. And my play is to here just set up bulk ups and 1v1 this Comfey, because I found out it really can't touch me. It's not it might be running Terra Poison, but I don't see it right now. And Horn Leech does about half, so Gogoat's already putting a lot of pressure on Obscure's team. Now, at this point in the game, I think he's just trying to see if he can take apart this Gogoat, but Gogoat's almost gonna get back with Horn Leech. It's gonna get back to full, obviously, at this point, and he showed up a Synthesis, and I go for another Horn Leech, and it does a lot to Comfey, obviously. Comfey was not built to take on my Gogoat, but Gogoat ends up taking Comfey down. But I set up another bulk up because I'm like, whatever, I can just literally set up as much as I want and then take this Comfey out, and hopefully I can sweep. So I was basically trying to go for a sweep here. But as you guys can see, Comfey lives on a little bit. I'm like, he might go for a Synthesis here, but he just goes for a Draining Kiss, and I end up taking a Horn Leech and taking the Comfey out. So that was first kill for Gogoat, and we're sitting in a pretty nice position against Obscured, and he rings out the Cryogonal, and I'm like, Horn Leech does a lot to this guy, so I stay in, but he shows the Haze. I'm like, dude, that's the one thing that was stopping Gogoat. But I go ahead and switch out into Ember as Cryogonal goes for a Recover. I'm like, this thing has Levitate for sure, so I can't spam Earthquake, so I go for a Trailblaze, because Ember, even with an Assault West, Trailblaze does outspeed a lot of things, and I end up going for Earthquake as he makes the Cryogonal play. I'm like, alright, at this point I just Flare Blitz, take out his Cryogonal, because I showed that I'm not choiced in any form, and he goes out into Kingdra. I hard Alolan Mug because I know people be out here sweeping in this league, and he shows the Dragon Dance. He goes for another one, but yo boy is prepping the Clear Smog once again. I am not trying to get swept in this league, and he goes for another Dragon Dance. He's just getting greedy, and I knock off his Scope Lens as he shows Outrage. I'm like, yo, that does a lot, but I go ahead for another Clear Smog because I know even if Alolan Mug goes down, I can still stop this Kingdra sweep, and that's exactly what we do because he clicked Outrage, so we don't have to worry about it. And I bring out my Espeon, who is Specs, and takes out the Kingdra with Alluring Voice. We're sitting at a pretty nice position with 3 kills and 1 loss so far. He brings out the Chandelure. I go into my Rotom, which is not designed to take this on, but I wanted to get off at least a discharge on. I don't have Thunder Wave this week because I was like, para with discharge is okay with me, but we did not end up getting that para. And Rotom goes down to Chandelure, but that gives my Gogoat a chance to come in and basically do its thing again because I'm really specially defensive. I set up a bulk up on Chandelure's face, and now nothing wants to come into this, and he just ends up going for another Shadow Ball and gets the special defense drop, but Gogoat out here taking out the Chandelure as well. So pretty nice job for Gogoat. And he goes Passimian here, and I'm honestly like just debating going for a Horn Leech here, and he goes for a knockoff with his Terra Dark Passimian. I'm like, finally he decided to Terra. This Horn Leech does not do much to Passimian because like I'm not fully invested in attack and I'm only +1, but I can probably try and play around this Passimian. He goes for another knockoff, and I think this was a roll, but I think it was heavily in his favor based on the knockoff damage previously, so whatever. And he ends up going to his Piloswine as I click Drain Punch, and I see it does 50%, so this is offensive Piloswine, but at this point I go for another Drain Punch and I miss on the roll. And he ends up clicking Earthquake, and Emboar goes down because Emboar was not invested. And at this point, I just bring out my Espeon because I'm like, you know what, this is gonna be a tricky situation. He clicks Ice Shard on my Espeon, so it gets damage in, and I click Alluring Voice to take out that Piloswine. This roll was in my favor on this knockoff play, or the Earthquake play. Knockoff Espeon would have died, but Zebstrika would have taken this out. But I go ahead and click Alluring Voice on that Earthquake, and Earthquake roll was heavily in my favor. So we ended up getting that roll, and we get a 2-0 victory on Obscured. So that was GWA Week 5. Hopefully guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next week. Peace out, Offline Squad.